I chose to intern here at the Diversity Center mainly because I'm heavily involved in diversity across campus anyway. And when I met Miss Joanne last year, um, I started coming over here a lot and spending a lot of my time over here with a lot of the other students that are in our minority clubs on campus. And um, I remember one time just having a conversation with her. And I was just like, it'd be cool to intern over here. And then she's like, well, you should like maybe you could talk to Sherry Talbot and we could get something worked out because I'd love to for you to intern here. And so from there, it went forward, and I met with Sherry, and she kind of took me through paperwork as far as filling out papers for getting Joanne to fill out papers, myself, and my cooperating professor.
So I had two interns in the fall. Darren Council, he is communications studies major. He's a senior. And also I have Daron Tardy, who he's a sophomore and had to have special permission from his academic advisor and career services to be an intern. And I was able to give them different tasks. Sometimes they worked together. It was pretty fantastic. I mean, they were both great interns, and I'm proud they were in the office.
A lot that I did over here. Coming into it, I was thinking I'll be doing tedious activities like, answering the phones, getting mail, like sending emails, which I did that too. I did do that stuff, but also carried a lot of responsibility as far as with Miss Jones. She taught a PDP 350 class last semester, so I was sort of like her teaching assistant. So I would help her in that aspect, as well as I wrote a conference proposal. She gave me that task of writing a conference proposal, and I did by myself. And I was able to get funding for a conference we attended in February, beginning of February, as well as running the office overall when she was out at conferences and everything.
As a sophomore, I attended to give him more things because he was already really involved in the center, but also he is an officer. He's the treasurer for Black Student Association, and he's in every club that's within the Diversity League. So he was just kind of the perfect person to give more tasks to. So he did certain things like this past year, last semester, we went to the Student Leadership Diversity Convention.
The Showker Award for Internship Excellence is, I guess you say it's an award just presented to students who've shown outstanding work within their internship, and their supervisor actually writes a letter of recommendation that's kind of a part of the application process. So it kind of goes along with them thinking that you have the potential to be awarded with this, and you're awarded with a cash prize of $250, as well as presenting at a convo for it. And myself and two other, well, former students actually, we presented the about midway through February. I think it might have been Valentine's Day, and it was awesome. Just kind of being able to do that, and being presented with that opportunity and actually being a recipient of the award. Because at first I wasn't even going to apply, but then I got emails from Chris Martin in Career Services, as well as Miss Joanne, telling me she's just like, well, she's like, I have a letter of recommendation for you, so you need to apply. And so I'm just like, well, okay, I guess I have to now.
Quite honestly, I wasn't surprised because he has such an overwhelming positive personality, and he works really hard, not only with his student leadership opportunities outside of the classroom, but also in the classroom.
I personally, like I said, I'm a business administration major. Being here at the center, interning here, actually, it's like geared my mind more towards being in the marketing field of business. So like I said, I'm planning on adding a marketing emphasis, and I want to maybe go into like marketing promotions, like marketing consultant, sort of an area like that, because I found myself to be pretty sociable and, very approachable. So I would like to have that, interaction with people. And, I know it's not going to always be that daily like interaction, but I feel I have the skill set too to be good like in doing office work or being behind the desk if I have to. It's a lot of special things about working here. I think the main thing is just seeing all the people, like not even just in a working aspect, just in general, seeing like my fellow peers come in here and just seeing so many different faces and learning about so many different cultures and where people came from and everything, because there's plenty of people that look like me but might not have grown up the same way as me, and it's like really cool to see that and kind of experience firsthand, because differences are what make us who we are, but sometimes like they bring us together and everything and make things better as a whole.